Norway, a country with stunning landscape, rapidly changing weather, and a top-secret production line of cyclists who somehow balance professional racing with their university degree. Welcome to Stage 1 of Tour of Norway, and what I think was one of the best breakaway stages of the year. The race starts and ends in Solakrossen. A loop which on paper was going to be a sprint stage. The local hero Kristoff with 11 Tour of Norway stage wins is on the start line, as well as Juan Sebastian Molano and maybe the biggest favorite Matthew Brennan, which before the stage was picked by 93% of the PCS game players. And then we have today's antagonist, Storm Ingebrigtsen, not related to Jakob Ingebrigtsen, the 20-year-old riding for Team Coop Repsol, which we will get back to later. But considering that the majority of the team is currently studying, I did want to suggest the following research topic: why does the peloton still underestimate breakaways? Back to the race, it starts off sunny and nice, and just a few kilometers after the start, Storm joins the breakaway consisting of 5 riders. They cooperate surprisingly well, at least better than the majority of the group projects I have been a part of at school, and Storm collects enough KOM points along the way to lead the classification after the stage. The peloton chooses to do the responsible thing, which was to respond by doing absolutely nothing. The realization spreads, and at this point the peloton has a group vote and decides that they now want to care. And Visma moves to the front, UA comes through, and the gas station, UNOX, joins as well. The vetter decides to perform a U-turn, and crosswinds now appear. Riders are getting dropped, and there are crashes and splits in the peloton. The gap to the breakaway drops gradually, but the strength in the peloton is also decreasing rapidly. The peloton is now a little bit back together after crosswinds, and Visma is doing a full lead out. UA commits like this is the Tour de France, and up in the break, Storm is at this point the strongest and goes solo. Behind, Brennan and Kristoff starts the sprint, but in the end, to the disbelief of the entire peloton and everybody watching, Storm Ingebrigtsen wins the first stage of Tour of Norway. Not a single person before this stage picked Storm to win today on the PCS game, now having secured his first ever pro win. And I can only assume that what followed this stage was Mr. Lantern Rouge himself asking ChatGPT, "Who is this kid, and why is he faster than my Visma?"